The BBC says there has been resistance to transform in some quarters and that more needs to be done to speed up inclusivity. The organization says it becomes difficult for black-owned companies and black professionals to access opportunities despite their excellence. The BBC says inclusivity will not be achieved as long as the majority is excluded.
We're dealing with a political economy which is underpinned by an apartheid economic architecture, which is very huge and difficult to untangle. Therefore, there are constraints in the system. There are key policy environments that we need to be able, I think, to dissect. It is important if we want to make a serious inroads into transformation. First, transformation must not be a black thing. For now, transformation is a black thing until the entire South Africa says we need economic transformation, not just for black people, but for the entire country to grow.
Some say more conversations are required to strengthen relations between the different race groups to boost transformation.
We don't want to talk about the kind of environment which we have. It still continues to be quite racist. People are still regarded very badly, when you have the kind of interactions that we have, the trust relationships that we have, where how black people view white people and how white people particularly view black people. And that's a very important part of what we are not discussing. We've got really detrimental attitudes about black people in South Africa, especially in the corporate environment. We need to fix that. We are uncomfortable because it's like everybody says it's the race card. We need to actually deal with those relations and those perceptions about black people, because those are holding back professionals from succeeding.
Government says stakeholders should work together to speed up transformation.
Let us not do this divide. There's government here, there's BBC there, there's everyone there. We are black people who are trying to address the imbalances of the past, and let us call on everybody who can be able to support us. And where we think they are not agreeing to that, I think it's time we kicked the doors.
The Black Business Council says the aim of the conference is to discuss how to refocus the way forward to achieve a normal economy reflective of the country's population groups. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.